Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Everyone fine. Last class, we are doing goodwill. Accounting treatment of goodwill is completed. What we have done once we revise, we have done that whenever there is a reconstitution of firm, correct? Reconstitution of firm means what? Either admission of a partner or retirement of a partner or death of a partner or change in PSR, correct? Then in that case, the gaining partner should bring his share of goodwill to compensate sacrificing partner. Correct? Understood? Means gaining partner will bring his share of goodwill. So what to compensate what? Sacrificing partner. So it can be either privately or through firm. Normally if question is silent, what we'll assume? It is through firm. So what is the journal entry? For goodwill adjustment, first journal entry will do goodwill adjustment through partners capital account. What journal entry? Gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Now if gaining partner bring his share of goodwill, then what journal entry? Cash account debit to gaining partner. And if sacrificing partner withdraw their share of goodwill, then what journal entry? Can I say in every event means whether it is admission, retirement, death, or change in PSR, the first journal entry is mandatory on the date of reconstitution. The second and third journal entry will depend upon if information given the question. If no information will not do. If there is information, then we'll pass that journal entry. However, we have also understood that whenever gaining partner compensate sacrificing partner privately, then no journal entry. Then no journal entry. Correct? This much we have understood. Follow. Correct. Then I was discussing one point that when you were in class 11, 12, or if you have done CA foundation from any other faculty, so they might have given you one journal entry goodwill account debit to old partners capital account and then new partners capital account debit to goodwill. First there is one journal entry to raise goodwill, and then write off goodwill. However, the impact remains same, but we cannot raise goodwill, we cannot recognize goodwill in the books of partnership firm as per accounting standard 26. What AS 26? We know there is some accounting standard. So what AS 26? AS 26 for intangible asset. So what AS 26 says that any goodwill which are self-generated. Right now, for example, I am also teaching you, so I have generated some goodwill in the market. This is known as self-generated goodwill. One thing is that purchase goodwill means my goodwill you can also purchase. So if I sell my goodwill, then in your books it is purchase goodwill. So purchase goodwill will be recorded in the books of account. But any self-generated goodwill, we cannot identify the cost. And if you cannot identify the cost, it cannot be recognized in the books of account. So as per AS 26, we cannot recognize goodwill in the books of account if it is self-generated. So can you say because of AS 26 can we pass one journal entry goodwill account debit? We cannot recognize goodwill in our books of account. Therefore, that journal entry if you have done that was not a correct journal entry. Correct? So only for your understanding, write one note. Write down one note. Note. As per AS 26, intangible asset self generated goodwill should not be recognized as an asset in balance sheet. As an asset in balance sheet. that is purchase goodwill, only purchase goodwill can be recognized as an asset in balance sheet. Correct? Understood? This note have you understood? And therefore we never pass journal entry through goodwill account. Therefore, in this chapter, we'll not open any goodwill account. Will not open any goodwill account. The correct journal entry is what? Gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Example number 1. Hello. A, B, C are partner sharing profit or losses in the ratio 2:2:1. D was admitted for 1/10, 1/5, 1/5 share in profit. 1/5 share in profit. Correct? Understood? D agreed to bring 1 lakh for capital and rupees 10,000 for his share of goodwill. Understood? Pass journal entry. Have you understood this point? Correct? Now, solution. What is the D's share of goodwill? What is the D's share of goodwill? How much? Rupees 10,000. Correct? For how many share? For 1/5. So for 1/5, his share of goodwill is 10,000. Means what is the total goodwill? Total goodwill of firm is equal to what? 10,000 into 5 na? That is 50,000. This point you understood? Now, whenever they ask goodwill, we will make one goodwill adjustment table. Goodwill adjustment table. Correct? In this first we write down A, B, C and D. A, B, C are old partners and A, B, C, D are new partners. Correct? So first we'll distribute goodwill among old partner in OPSR 2:2:1. So first we'll distribute goodwill among all partner in old PSR. So it means it is 20,000, 20,000 and 10,000. Correct? And then we'll distribute goodwill among new partner in new PSR. Correct? But new PSR we don't know. We need to calculate. But I have given one shortcut. Whenever sacrificing ratio is not given, then sacrificing ratio will be equal to OPSR, and the ratio among old partner and new PSR remain unchanged. Remember, so we can do one shortcut. If 10,000 is his share, balance 40,000. Can I say balance 40,000 can be allocated to ABC in 2:2:1? And so this shortcut, you remember, this shortcut without calculating new PSR, or you can calculate new PSR and then allocate your choice. So out of 50,000, 10,000 belong to whom? D. Balance 40,000 belong to whom? A, B, C. In their OPSR only, the 40,000 allocate karo. It becomes 16,000, 16,000, 8,000. Means can I say new PSR is what? New PSR is 8 is to 8 is to 4 is to 5. 8 is to 8 is to 4 is to 5. Bole yes or no? We can say na, this 16 is to 16 is to 8 is to 10. We can simplify it. So this new PSR, we can calculate new PSR without calculating new PSR. Understood? If you want to calculate, same answer will come. We'll calculate. I will not calculate. But let me explain you this. Means actually A should receive how much? 20,000. But after admission, A is receiving how much? So what is the sacrifice? So he sacrificed 4,000. He sacrificed 4,000. He sacrificed 2,000. And their sacrifice become what? Gain of what? Gain of new partners. So you can see this is negative. Negative means sacrifice. So negative means sacrificing partner will be debited or credited. So credited, 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 and this will be debited. This is the journal entry. This what is journal entry? D is capital account debit to A, B, and C. Then simple. So what is journal entry? Journal entry. बताओ. First journal entry is what? D is capital account debit to what? To A's capital account, to B's capital account, and to C's capital account. Can I say in this, so without this adjustment table also we could have done. Means I am just giving you overall view. But once you become expert, you can do by your own without adjustment table also. Correct? So what is his share of goodwill? 10,000. This to we know. And it will be allocated to ABC in sacrificing ratio. Whenever sacrificing ratio is not given, sacrificing ratio will be equal to OPSR. The same thing I get 10,000 to allocate karo in OPSR means in sacrificing ratio. How much? It is 4,000, 4,000 and 2,000. Same answer is coming now. Means can I say 2:2:1 is what? Which ratio? No, no, this is sacrificing ratio. Huh? Don't say old PSR because sacrificing ratio and OPSR may be different in different question. Right now you are allocating as per OPSR or sacrificing ratio. In this question sacrificing ratio is not given, then sacrificing ratio will be equal to OPSR. But don't say this is OPSR. This is which ratio? Sacrificing ratio. Means without this also you can do. Without this also you can do. Correct now. But I am just giving you overview that any type of question you can do at any point of time. Understood? Now whether he is bringing cash. So can I say he is bringing cash for capital as well as goodwill? Correct? But how much total cash he brought? 1,10,000. 1,10,000. You can pass two journal entry cash account debit to capital, and then for goodwill also cash account debit to capital. Reduce capital. If D is bringing his share of goodwill, what journal entry? Cash account debit to D is capital. If he is bringing capital also, then same journal entry. Means for bringing capital and for bringing his share of goodwill, the journal entry remain same. So we can have two what? D's. 2D's capital. How much? 1,10,000. Whether A, B, C are withdrawing their share of goodwill in the question? No, nothing has been given. Whether you will do it by your own? No, we will not do it by our own because question has not specified whether A, B, C is withdrawing 4,000, 4,000 and 2000. If suppose question specify that old partner withdraw their share of goodwill, then we'll pass one more journal entry: A account debit, B account debit, C account debit to cash. Understood? But in this question, they will not do now. Now, if you calculate NPSR, same answer will come. You want to calculate? You want to calculate? You don't want to calculate? Huh? So, your choice, your life. Have you understood this? I don't know example. Next example. You will do, huh? Now who will do? ABC are partner sharing profit and losses in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. Total goodwill of firm is 1,20,000. We retired. Correct. We retired. A and C decided to share profit and loss in the ratio 1 is to 1. 2. Now I have given total goodwill. In the last question I have given D share of goodwill, so you calculated total goodwill. In this question I have given total goodwill, correct? So total goodwill equal to goodwill adjustment table. First OPSR and then new PSR. Same method, do it by rule. This is a question of retirement, na? Question of retirement. You will do. First OPSR, then new PSR. Correct? Same. First we'll prepare what goodwill adjustment table. This will be part of working note. Goodwill adjustment table. How many partner A, B and first we'll do in which ratio? OPSR. OPSR is what? 3 is to 2 is to 1. Allocate how much? 60,000, 40,000, 20,000. Then what is NPSR? 1 is to 1. So this will be what? How much? 60,000 and 6,000. Correct? But what A is doing? Nothing. B is gaining or sacrificing? B is gaining or sacrificing? Sacrificing. And C is what? C is gaining. Correct? But who will be debited? Who will be credited? B will be credited and C will be debited. What journal entry? So journal entry is what? First journal entry. C is capital account debit. C is capital account debit. How much? To what? To B's capital account. Correct now. Any more journal entry? No journal entry because nothing is given the question about withdrawal and introduction. Understood? So only this much. Have you understood this point? Very simple now. Very simple. You need to just find out who is gaining, who is sacrificing. Who is gaining and who is sacrificing. One more example. ABC are partner sharing profit and loss in the ratio 1 is to 1 is to 1. they decided to change PSR in 5 is to 4 is to 1. Total goodwill is equal to how much? 1 lakh. First journal entry. Do it. Or make it 1,20,000 better. 1,20,000. You will do it. Done. So what is the answer? Answer बता दो. A is capital account debit. A is capital account debit. B is capital account debit. To what? C is capital account. All have done this only. How much? 20,000. Everyone got the same answer? Any mistake? No mistake. Simple. Super easy. One more example right now. ABCR partner sharing profit and losses in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. D was admitted for 1/5 share. Correct? Understood? Which was purchased from PNC in the ratio what? 3 is to 2. D will bring his share of goodwill equal to his share of goodwill amounting to rupees which will be withdrawn by other partners. Have you understood the question? You'll do it. Miss K, 3 is to 2 I have given what? The 3 is to 2 is what? 3 is to 2 is new PSR. This is sacrificing ratio. Means who are sacrificing? A is not sacrificing. A is not sacrificing. Do it means I have given sacrificing ratio. You can directly, there is no need to calculate new PSR. Directly you can do without adjustment table. Directly you can do without adjustment table now. Correct? Understood? Do it. Who is gaining partner? So what journal entry? First journal entry. D is capital account debit how much? His share of goodwill is 20,000. To what? Sacrificing partner. Who are sacrificing partner? B and C. This 20,000 will be allocated to B and C. In which ratio? 3 is to 2. You can allocate now. How much? 12,000 and 10. Correct. How much D will bring? How much D is bringing? So cash account debit to D's capital account how much? Where the other partners are withdrawing. So how much B will withdraw? How much C will withdraw? So what journal entry? B's capital account debit. Have you understood this point? So this journal entry will do only when specified in question. Have you understood this point? I think you are understanding very easy, huh? Understood? Any doubt? No doubt? One last question you will do, huh? You'll do one last question? Hello. A, B and C are partners. OPSR 3 is to 2 is to 1. We decided to retire and D has been admitted. Quite possible. Correct. New PSR. So now new PSR will be of which partner? Of A, C and D is equal to 3 is to 3 is to 2. Goodwill of firm is equal to 1,50,000. Do it. Understood? Now in this you need to use what? Adjustment table. Don't calculate gaining and sacrificing ratio. If you will calculate gaining and sacrificing ratio, there is high chances of mistake. Do in what? Adjustment table. OPSR, new PSR. Understood? Do it. Done. Plus 3 is to 2 is to 1 is how much? How much? 75,000, 50,000, 25,000. Then what is the ratio I have given? 3 is to 3 is to 2. So B retired how much? 56. 56 to 50. Then 56 to 50. Then 37, 500. बताओ. Who is gaining? C is gaining. Correct. C is also gaining how much? 3, 31250. So they will be debited. Correct. B is to sacrificing, will be credited, and this A is also sacrificing how much? 18750 credited. Means this total should be equal to this total. Cross check. Correct only. What is journal entry? So C is capital account debit. Means can I say the old partner may be also gaining partner? Old partner may be also gaining partner. Correct? It does not mean only incoming partners are only gaining partner. The old partners may be also gaining partner. But prima facie, always incoming partners are gaining partner. But if the PSR change substantially, then what? The old partner may be also gaining partner. Understood? So C is capital account debit. C is capital account debit to what? To A and to B is capital account. Very simple. Is 31,250, 37,500, 18,750, and what? 50,000. Super easy. So I hope you have understood what? The goodwill accounting treatment you understood. Correct? Accounting treatment understood. Now we'll explain what? Valuation. Now we'll come to the valuation part. Correct. This was point number 2 ka point number 1 we have done. Correct? Now point number 2 ka point number 2 out. Come to point number 2. Valuation of goodwill. Valuation of goodwill. So either in exam they will give you the amount of goodwill, or they will ask you to calculate goodwill and then pass an entry. Correct now. Normally they ask this also ki value goodwill and then do journal entries. Correct. So we have understood that goodwill means what? We have understood goodwill means what? Batao. Goodwill means what? Future earning. Future earning due to what? Effect not. Due to past effort. Simple. And the fair meaning. Correct. Due to past efforts. Correct. Now, how to value this? So I don't. It is valued by applying following method. How many method? Hmm? You know how many method? First method is known as what? Point number A. Average profit method. Average profit method. Second is known as what? Super profit. super profit method. Third one is known as what? Hmm? Third one is known as what? Now, average can be simple average or weighted average. So, average will be of two types, correct? Average profit method, super profit method. Any other method you know? Hmm? Any other method? First, write down capitalization method. Capitalization method. And last, write down annuity method. Annuity, though, I hope this is nothing but mathematics. You have the annuity, na? So you will explain me what I will explain. Correct? Understood. These are the four methods. But before I start, see, the four method has been given, but there is no exact method of valuing goodwill. Means there is no standard on valuation. Are you getting? Just for example, we say we have accounting standard for this accounting treatment, so this become a rules. So there is no standard method for valuation. This is valuation. This method are given by many experts. Till now, it is not standardized. Correct? Are you getting? It depends upon many facts and circumstances, but from examination point of view, we have taken how many method? Four method. But practically, it might happen there is some other method we may use for the valuation of goodwill. Are you getting? Correct? But if you know this method, you can change the method under the facts and under different facts and circumstances. Once you become chartered accountant, once you become chartered accountant, one by one will take. First, will take what? Average profit method. So first we'll understand average profit method. In this there are two. Point number A is known as simple average. Simple average profit method. Simple average means simple average. Correct now. You know simple average. So goodwill is equal to simple average profit. Simple average profit multiplied by number of years purchase. Number of years purchase. Are you getting what I am saying? This number of years purchase now a class of, we'll call it what? NOYP. NOYP, number of years purchase. Now every time I will not write number of year purchase, I will write NOYP. Correct? Correct? Number of year purchase. Just try to understand. Suppose you want to come as a partner in my partnership firm. So can you say initial year, you may generate profit due to my effort, but in future you are also putting effort now. Means after some point of time, both effort mutually will give some profit. So it means we'll decide mutually that for how many year you may earn due to my past effort. So that is one estimation. Goodwill will remain for this much year. That is known as number of years purchase. Can you see it is just a estimation which may depend upon negotiation also. Means negotiate करेंगे ना. Are you getting? It may depend upon negotiation. If for how many year you should compensate me for future earning. So for that we need to estimate for how many years. So that year is known as what? Number of year purchase. Don't worry, this will be always given in question. It will be always given in question. Means if it is not given, then we can't apply what? Average method. Are you getting what I am saying? The number of years purchase will be always given in the question. We are not supposed to worry. What is the meaning of simple average? Simple average means what? Means they will give the profit of some year. If you say total profit divided by number of years, that becomes simple average profit. Right on. Where simple average profit is equal to total profit divided by number of years given. Correct. Point number B. Write down. Weighted average profit. Now, weighted average profit. Do you know what is the meaning of weighted average? Do you know what is the meaning of weighted average? In this example, goodwill is equal to weighted average profit. Weighted average profit multiplied by what? NOYP, number of years purchase. Correct? Understood. This write down. One note. Whenever there is increasing or decreasing trends in profit, whenever there is increasing or decreasing trends in profit, then apply what? Then apply weighted average profit method. Have you understood this point? Have you understood this note? Whenever there is what? Either increasing or what? Decreasing trend in profit, then we'll apply what? Weighted average profit. Example. Year 1, 2, 3, 4. बताओ. First, I've given profit. Case 1. Profit. This 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. बताओ, is there any trend? Increasing trend is there? Is there any increasing trend? We'll apply what? Weighted average profit. Understood? Then we'll apply weighted average profit. Understood? So in this case, weighted average profit will what? Means we need to calculate weighted average profit. How to calculate weighted average profit? Means in this case, बताओ, year 1, 2, 3, 4. Profit is given how much? 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Means which one is recent year? First year is recent year, fourth year is recent year. So we should give more importance to recent year. We just try to understand. Suppose I have done business for last 4 years. But can you say in my last year I have earned a profit of 40,000. So that should resemble my current year profit. So therefore I should give more importance to what? Recent year. We should give more importance recent year, and therefore will provide weight. Now weight will be what? More weight to what? Recent year. Means you should start 1, 2, 3, 4. Means you are giving 1 time importance to what? First year. 2 time importance to what? 3 time importance to what? 4 time importance to what? And then you will calculate what? Product. Product to you have calculator. So this become 10,000. This become 20. Sorry. This become what? 40,000. Then this become how much? 90,000. Then this become what? 1,60,000. Now you can give me the total of this. Total of this is 3 lakh. And you can give me total of this also how much? 10. It means your weighted average. WAP means what? WAP means what? Weighted average profit will be 3 lakh divided by what? 10 is equal to what? 30,000. So 30,000 become what? Your weighted average profit. Have you understood? Have you understood this point? How to calculate weighted average profit, you understood? So whenever weight is not given, suppose weight might be given also in the question. Suppose they have given weight is what? Weight is what? 5, 10, 15, 20. Then you need to apply 5, 10, 15, 20 only. But if weight is not given, we'll apply what? 1, 2, 3, 4. If there is 5 year, then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 year, then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Correct. But suppose they have given weight is what? 20%, 20%, 50%, 90%. Then you need to apply that weight, whatever given in the question. If weight is not given, then what will apply? 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you understood case 1? Case 1 you understood, case 2 write down case 2. Case 1 so you understood why you have applied weighted average profit? Because there is what? Increasing trend na? There is an increasing trend. Case 2 write down. Here one, two, three, four. Profit 50,000, 30,000, 20,000, 5,000. बताओ. We'll apply simple average, weighted average. Why? Because there is what? Decreasing trend. There is a decreasing trend. Can you calculate by your own? So can you give me weighted average profit? Do it by your own. We'll apply weighted average na? Have you understood? What you have done? Year 1, 2, 3, 4. Profit is given how much? 50,000, 30,000, 20,000, 5,000. How much weight you have given? 1, 2, 3, 4 ki 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. How many given? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is correct. I said give more weight to what? I have not said more amount, more weight. For you only I have given this question. I know there are some are there. There are some. How many have done 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1? मजा आया ना? What I said, more amount, more weight. I give second question to identify you only. Yeah, out of you, how many have not understood my emotions? Now understood. More weight to recent year. What is the recent year? Fourth year is recent year, correct? तो बोलना रे, change your answer. Product. It is 50,000, 60,000, 60,000, 20,000. Total is 1,90,000. This is 10. So your WAP is equal to what? 19,000. Correct. What should be 2 lakh? 50. You have also done 4, 3, 2, 1. So 50,000 into 1 is 50,000. It is 5,000 lakh. Don't see my handwriting. See your handwriting. Ware wah. Lakh. Case number 3. Year 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll give profit is 10,000, 20,000, 15,000, 90,000. Is there any trend? Is there any trend? Increase, decrease, then increase. There is no trend. There is no trend, then apply what? Simple average. Correct? But suppose in this question they said apply weighted average, then what you will do? Always respect the information given the question. If question is silent, then we'll do according to this. Increasing trend, weighted average. Decreasing trend, weighted average. No trend, simple average. No average only. Huh? No weighted average means no weighted average means simple average na. So simple average. So let us calculate simple average profit. Simple average. Can you give me the total profit? Total is 90 plus 15 plus 20 plus 10. How much? 1 lakh 35,000. Divided by what? 10. Wow, wow. Tali bajao. Tali bajao. 10. Now like that is weighted average. Yeah, divide by number of years only. You know simple average na? In mathematics what you have done? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Divide by 4 na? 10. Divide by 4? 10. How much? 13,000. Now okay. Correct. Have you understood increasing, decreasing, simple, weighted average? You understood this was the first method. Once you can calculate average profit, multiply by number of year purchase, that will be given the question, that become what? Goodwill. Simple. Then apply adjustment table. Then accounting treatment. Okay. Then second method is what? What is the second method? Write down second method. Super profit method. Super the super. Correct. So in this case, goodwill is equal to what? Goodwill is equal to super profit. Super profit multiply by what? Number of year purchase. Correct. Now we need to understand what is the meaning of super profit. Correct. What is super profit? Average profit minus normal profit. Very good. You know why I am here. Correct na? Sometimes you feel why I am here. So super profit is equal to average profit. Now you have understood how to calculate average profit. Minus what? Normal profit. So what is average profit? Do you understood? What is normal profit? Batao. Normal profit means what? Capital employed means capital employed multiplied by normal rate of return. Normal rate of return. This will call it प्यार से NROR. Normal rate of return. Correct. What is the meaning of capital employed? Capital employed means what? All asset total assets minus total liabilities. Correct now. You know total asset, you know total liability. When I say liability, liability does not include capital, huh? Correct now. So total assets less what? Total liabilities. So can I say this is capital? This is nothing but capital now. Or we can say equity. Capital or equity, we can say. But all capitals are not employed in the business. There are some capital which are employed outside the business. For example, just try to understand everyone. Suppose you brought 1 lakh cash. So your cash will be also 1 lakh. So your balance will tally. So capital is equal to asset. But out of this 1 lakh, Right now you need only 70,000. So 70,000 you'll use in business. What you'll do about 30,000? You'll invest outside business, na? Means you'll give to me. If you take, if you generate some profit, you give me. Correct now. That is investment outside business. Correct now. So it is quite possible that out of these, 70,000 is what? 70,000 is what? Employed in business, and 30,000 we have done some investment outside the business. So what is my capital in the business? So from this capital we should deduct what? Some non-trade investment. Non-trade investment means which are not invested in the business, which are invested outside the business. For example, we purchase investment in shares, debenture, etc. of other companies. It is investment outside the business. So that we should deduct to find out capital employed in business. So less what? Less what? Non-trade, non-trade investment. Na? Understood this point? Have you understood this point? Bolo. So this become capital employed in, capital employed. When we say capital employed, it means capital employed in business only. Understood this point? Have you understood this point? So super profit you understood? Super profit you have understood. Correct. Means what is the difference between average profit and super profit? What is the difference between average profit? This is the date of admission, suppose. This is the date of admission, and this is the 4-year number of year purchase decided. This 4 year is what number of year purchase. Means first we'll find out profit. So suppose in the future, this is the date of admission, na admission date. This is the future year. The future year now means we need to estimate future year profit. We need to estimate future year profit. Let us be estimated 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. This become what? Every year we estimated 10,000, 10,000. This future profit. So average profit will be what? 10,000 only. 40,000 divided by 4. Please let us take simple average. 40,000 divided by 4. 10,000 average profit. So can you say in case of average profit, in case of average profit method, we are doing 10,000 to 4, that is 40,000 is the answer. Means can this total become what? This total become what? Goodwill. But can this is not correct. Goodwill means what? Profit due to what? Past effort na. But all profit will not be due to past effort na. Are you getting what I am saying? It means what they are saying. First find out what can be the profit which can be generated by any person in normal conditions. Means suppose anyone start a business right now. If someone started business right now, how much profit can be earned by that person without any past effort? Means normal rate of return. Means right now if you will come to business and you start practicing, you will earn some profit or not. But it will be lower than my profit. So your profit is normal profit which can be earned in any circumstances. So there will be some normal profit which can be earned by any person without any experience. Without any experience. So can you say from this, suppose you come and you start the business right now, you can generate a profit of suppose 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. So what they say, this is what super profit. This is what super profit means. Anything which you are earning from past effort, that becomes super profit na. अरे बोलना, this too you can earn without any effort ना. अरे बोलना रे, 7,000 can be earned without any effort. Means the extra whatever you are earning, that is earned because of what? Past effort. That profit is known as super profit. So which one is better method? Average profit method or super profit method? Super profit method is what? Most superior method. Are you getting what I am saying? Means if suppose normal rate of return is given, then of course we'll apply super profit method. But if normal rate of return is not given, can you apply super profit method in exam? Then we to apply average profit method. Means valuation of goodwill will depend upon the information given in the question. If information not given, then we'll apply average profit method. But can you say in real sense, super profit method is more superior method than average profit method? Correct. So this become what? Super profit become what? If I say 7,000, so this become 3,000 into 4 means how much? 12,000 is what? Goodwill. So as per average profit method, what is goodwill? 40,000. As per super profit method, what is goodwill? 12,000. Understood? Correct. This you have understood. But can I say just try to understand because you know annuity. Because you know annuity. You know annuity? Correct. But at this point of time, this is future value or present value? You know annuity na? You have done in mathematics? Mathematics you have done? What is annuity? You have done annuity? What is the meaning of annuity? Annual. You have done one formula. A is equal to, correct? This A is what? Amount. This A is what? Present amount or future amount? Future amount. If you invest 100 right now at a rate of 10%, then what is A? 110. After 1 year, after 1 year you're getting what? 110. Understood what I am saying? Please suppose, just try to understand what I am saying. Everyone just try to understand. This 3,000 will be earning future. 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 Correct? Understood? Means this 3,000 will be at the end of first year. This 3,000 will be earned at the end of. This 3,000 will be earned at the end of. This 3,000 will be earned at the end of. But compensation will be done when? At this point of time now. Means gaining partner will compensate at which point of time? At the time of admission? At the time of retirement? Or whatever? So compensation need to be done at this point of time. My question to you all, if you earn 3,000 future and compensation need to be done at this point of time, you will pay 3,000 or less than 3,000. Means you know, if you, it means you don't know annuity. It means you don't know annuity. I don't know what you have done in mathematics. Correct? Let me teach you mathematics now. Correct? I don't know what you have done, but if you are not able to answer this, थोड़ा सा परेशानी है. Conceptual mistake तो है. Correct? चलो, let me explain first annuity. Correct? Everyone. Just try to understand. Right now you have 100 rupees. Right now you have 100 rupees. Sunna. How much you have? 100 rupees. Yes, yeah. Right now you have 100 rupees. Correct? Now you have given me 100 rupees right now. You have 100 rupees. You have given me 100 rupees. Correct? My question to you all, after 1 year, will you demand 100 rupees from me or more than 100? More than 100? Means you will say, sir, right now rate of interest is how much? 10%. Correct? So you need to pay me how much? 110 after 1 year. Means right now I am standing yahan par. Correct? Means this is present value of 100. This is present value of that 100 rupees. And this becomes future value of what? 100 rupees. This is the future value of 100 rupees. This is known as changes in the value of money due to time factor. Time value of money. Time value of money. Changes in the value of money due to time factor. Due to time factor. Means this is the present value of rupees 100. This is the future. So what is the future value of 100 rupees? 110. Means right now if you give me 100 rupees, how much you will demand after 1 year? 110. So we have applied one formula. Formula is what? 110. Sorry, 100. 1 plus I, 1 plus rate of interest na. What is rate of interest? 10%. So 1 plus 10 by 100 to the power 1. You are getting 110 only. So this is the formula to find out future value. The formula to find out future value. Correct. Now let us reverse the story. Let us reverse the story. Correct now. Now what happened? What happened? Just try it now. Everyone just try to understand. Correct. I have I have sold you one goods at rupees 100 at a credit period of 1 year. Means you'll give me 100 rupees after 1 year. You'll give me 100 rupees after 1 year. अरे बोलना रे. You'll give me 100 rupees because the credit period was 1 year na. So it means as per the contract you will give me right now after one year 100 rupees. After 1 year. But right now suppose I want 100 rupees. You will give me 100 rupees or less than 100 rupees. Less than 100 rupees. It means this is what future value of this money. So this you need to calculate now. Understood? This is present value. This is future value. Means 100 is the future value. 100 is the future value of this amount. So how to calculate future? The same formula will be applied. The formula is what? A is equal to, A means what? 100. A is equal to 100 na. A is equal to P plus 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. This is the formula you have done. R can be said as I also. Correct. Now A is equal to what? 100. P we need to find out. P we need to find out na. बोलना रे. So P we need to find out 1 plus. So P we need to find out 1 plus 0.10, 10% to the power 1. If you solve it, what answer you get? 100 P. This is 1.10 to the power 1. So it is what? P is equal to what? 100 divided by what? 1.10 is equal to what? 90, 90, 90.90 means the present value of 100 is what? 90.90. It means if you compensate me right now, if you compensate me right now in present date, you will pay me 100 rupees or 90 rupees? 90 rupees. That's only that what I am asking. Is suppose this 333, this 3000, 3000, 3000 are future value or present value? Future value na, because present is right now this year one beginning. Year one beginning is present value na. Year one beginning is present time. But 3000 will be earned at the end of 1 year. 3000 will be earned at the end of second year. 3000 will be earned at the end of third year. Then 3000 will be earned at the end of fourth year. But you are compensating me at the end of 1, 2, 3, 4 or right now. Right now means at year one beginning. So if you want to compensate me, you will compensate me 3000 into 4 ki the present value. Present value means this is also not correct, and that give rise to what? Annuity method. Means we need to find out present value of this will be what? Goodwill. Means present value of 3000, 3000, 3000, 3000 will be goodwill. This is known as what? Annuity method. This is known as annuity method. Now how to calculate, how to apply annuity factor? If you have done in mathematics, so it will help me. If you have not done mathematics, then I need to inform you how to find out annuity factor. You know how to find out annuity factor? Do you know how to calculate present value? Right now we have done na re. Correct. चलो ठीक है. Okay. Means write down annuity method first, then I will explain with one example. चलेगा? I don't want to enter into mathematics, but I am also not good in mathematics now. What do you think? I am good or I am not good? Huh? What do you think? So annuity method means what? Goodwill is equal to super profit multiplied by annuity factor. So let me take one example to explain this. Let me take one example to explain this. Or what I will do, I will take one question. That one question I will do all method. That will be more appropriate. ठीक है ना? Have you understood this super profit? You know how to calculate? If I just explain you how to calculate annuity factor, so this is super easy. If I just explain you how to calculate annuity factor you have understood. Normally in exam they give what? Normally in CA foundation exam they give annuity factor. If they given annuity factor, lollipop na. But if suppose they have not given annuity factor, you should know how to calculate annuity factor. I don't want to take any risk. Suppose they have not given annuity factor, you should know how to calculate annuity factor, and because this is a mathematics syllabus also, so it might happen they might not give annuity factor, but 90% time they will give what? Annuity factor, but not given for that point of time. Yeah, for that particular exam, I will inform you how to calculate annuity factor. Even though not important for CA foundation exam, it will be very important for CA inter and CA final. Means when you will come to CA inter, then there is one subject FM. In that FM you will do this only, and when you will come to CA final, in accounts also you will do this only. Means this is very important concept for a CA. Very important concept for a CA. Without this two, you can't become CA. Understood? This is starting point. I can't go into that level. But because you have done in mathematics, so I can touch it. I can touch it. However, I hope you have understood present value and future value. I hope you have understood present value and future value. This much you understood. So can I say formula is very easy. Only I need to explain what is, how to find out annuity factor. Got it? Yes, sir. Correct. No doubt. Then there is last method. I don't care. Super profit. You know how to calculate super profit. In the second method also I have given how to calculate super profit. Last method, capitalization method. Capitalization method. Goodwill is equal to what? Super profit divided by normal rate of return. Understood? Have you understood? Can you say once again you know super profit, once again you know NROR? Means can I say whenever number of years purchase is not given, it means use what? Capitalization method. Means in 1, 2, 3 number of years purchase required. Annuity factor, this is also write down. Annuity factor for NOIP. NOIP means what? Number of years purchase. So annuity factor for number of years purchase means can I say first, second, third, you want number of years purchase? Whenever number of years purchase is not given, you will use what? Capitalization methods. Formula is very simple. Super profit divided by NROR. Write down in this. Whenever number of years purchase is not given, apply capitalization method. Understood? Can I take one question to explain all this without wasting your time? Okay, na? Only I think in this I need to explain what annuity factor, and then I need to explain what is this profit. Correct? Understood? Chalo, take let us take one example. Come to unit number 2, illustration number 1. Lee and Lawson are in equal partnership. Equal partnership means 1:1. Okay. They agree to take Hicks as one fourth partner. One fourth partner. Correct? Okay, sir. For this, it was decided to find out the value of goodwill. Messrs. Lee and Lawson earned profit during 1619 as follow. This profit is given. On 31st March 2019, capital employed of Lee and Lawson is 5 lakh and rate of normal profit under 20% is given normal rate of return. Correct. Find out the value of goodwill by using how many method? Various method. Correct. Various method means average profit method, super profit method, capitalization method, and then annuity method. But is there any increasing or decreasing trend? It means average profit may which method will use? Weighted average profit method. So we are doing illustration number 1. First we'll use which method? Average profit method. Correct. So they have given profit of which year? Here they have given 16, 17, 18, 19. They have given profit also. Profit is given how much? 1,20,000. Then what? 1,25,000. Then what? 1,30,000. Then what? 50. Correct. Then weight will be given because there is an increasing weight. Weight is not given. What will do? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Total is what? 10. Can you give me the product? Product. So product is equal to 1,20,000. Then 2,50,000. Then 3,90,000. Then 6 lakh. Total you will give or I will give? Total is how much? 13,60,000. Okay, sir. What is weighted average profit? Is 13,60,000 divided by 10 is equal to 1,36,000. 1,36,000. Correct? Understood. What is the formula? They have not given number of years purchased. Hmm? I think there is some printing mistake. You can see they have assumed goodwill is valued at 3 years purchase. Means number of year purchase should be given. Write down. Number of year purchase is equal to 3. Correct? I think printing mistake is there. Number of year purchase will be given, na? Correct? If not given exam, you can also assume 1. Or you can assume equal to 4 also. But I think from the solution it is understood. Check karo. They assumption. They have taken assumption. But will not take assumption in exam, so they will give you. Correct? In exam, number of years purchase will be given. Correct? Understood? Or we can assume 4 also. We can assume 1 also. Whatever is our choice, if nothing is given, but it will be given. Can we take 3 as per the solution? So goodwill is equal to what? 1,36,000 into what? 3. 3 is equal to 4,08,000. In exam, write down formula. Formula is what? Weighted average profit multiplied by number of year purchase. That formula you write down. Okay. In class also better you write down formula. Okay. I am not writing, but you should write down. Okay. Can I say average profit method done? Then we'll come to what? Super profit method. Super profit method. Correct. Understood. So first we need to calculate capital employed, but capital employed is also given. Capital employed given, na? So how much capital employed? Capital employed is equal to 5 lakh. Where they have given NROR. So how much NROR? 20%. So can we calculate normal profit? Normal profit is equal to 20% of 5 lakh. 1 lakh, na? So what is super profit? Super profit formula is what? Average profit minus average profit already we calculated. 1,36,000 minus what? 1 lakh is equal to what? 36,000 is equal to what? 36,000. The goodwill is equal to what? Goodwill is equal to 36,000 multiplied by number of year purchase. How much? 3 is equal to what? 1,08,000. Understood? Super easy. Correct? What is the answer given? Check करेंगे. 1,08,000 answer? Correct. First we'll do capitalization method. Okay. Point number 3. Capitalization method. Understood? So whether we have calculated super profit. Super profit is equal to 36,000. What is NROR? NROR 20%. So what will be goodwill? Goodwill is equal to what? 36,000 divided by 20%. How much? 1 lakh 80. 1,80,000. Understood? Correct? Understood? Now let us come to what? Annuity method. Point number 4. But before that, I need to give you some concept of annuity factor. Formula is what? Formula batao. Goodwill is equal to what? Super profit multiplied by what? Annuity factor. Only I have not given annuity factor. That is understood. 36,000 multiplied by this means I am just here to explain this. Correct? Now just try to understand this. तो explanation I am giving यहाँ पर. Explanation about annuity factor. About annuity factor. बताओ. What is the formula? Formula. What is the formula to calculate amount? But again, to calculate future value. Amount is future value ना. Amount is future value. अरे बोलना रे. So can I say future value is equal to P means present value. P means present value. Correct. 1 plus I to the power n. This is a formula. But if I want to find out present value and future value is given, the formula will be what? Which implies present value is equal to future value divided by what? 1 plus I to the power n. This is known as in mathematics compounding. Compounding of interest. You know compounding of interest means we are adding interest to principal. When we add, it is known as compounding. Correct? But can I say if you want present value from future value, you should deduct what? Interest. Are you getting? समझ रहे हो मेरी बात को? 1 second. First write down, then I will explain. You are writing. Okay. But I say when I want future value from present value. So in present value we are adding interest. When you are adding interest, we call it compounding of interest. So when we compound it, when any amount is compounded, we get future value. So 100, if I add 10% interest, we get 110. That 110 is what? That 1110 is future value which has been calculated by compounding interest. Correct. Now, if we say reverse, from future value, if I deduct interest, we will get what? Present value. So this is known as discounting of interest. We call it what? So this formula is for discounting of interest. Means when you will go to CA Inter, in CA Inter there is one subject financial management. The first chapter will be this time value of money. Correct. But this is nothing but new concept. You have already done where? In mathematics. This is nothing new. Nothing new na. This you know, so you can understand this. I think in your mathematics only future value wala formula has been given. But the present value wala formula has been given. Given. After you can derive also not given though. Correct? Understood. But can I say in this way? This is nothing but future value multiplied by 1 plus I to the power n. Understood? Have you understood this? Correct. This is known as present value factor. This is known as what? Present value factor. This is known as what? Present value factor. Present value factor is what? 1 by 1 plus I to the power n. This is known as present value factor. Are you able to understand? This is known as present value factor. Right. Means can I say in this way? This is nothing but future value multiplied by present value factor is equal to what? Present value. Can I say this formula? Huh? Future value multiplied by present value factor is nothing but present value. Correct? Understood? Means, let me take one example. Suppose y1, y2, y3, y4. When I say y1 means it is year and 1, y2 means what? Year 2 and y3 means what? Year 3 and y4 means what? Year 4 and. Suppose the amount is 10,000 means this is future value. This is future value. This is future value. This is future value. Correct? If you want present value, you will discount it for how many year? 1 year. y1 में discounting for how many year? 1 year. अरे बोलना रे. For y2 discounting for how many year? 2 year. For y3 discounting for how many year? 3 year. 3 time interest discount करना पड़ेगा ना? Understanding? Correct. Means what I want to say, just try to understand. This is first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So any amount you have compounded once. So in this only compounding you have done for 1 year na. So if you want to find out, this is 10,000. If you want to find out present value, you discount for how many year? 1 year. For this amount, if suppose this is 10,000, you will discount for how many year? 2 year. For this amount, if this is 10,000, you will discount for how many year? 3 year. If for this amount, if you want to discount for how many year? 4 year. And the sum total of these will be present value. Bole yes or no? Are you able to understand? Thoda thoda. Huh? Correct. Means, can I say? Can I say? This present value, future value, you know, now we need to only calculate present value factor. The present value factor, if suppose the rate of interest was 10%, you will do what? 1 plus 1 by, this is the 1 by 1 plus 0.10 to the power 1. This is 1 by 1 plus 0.10 to the power 2. This is 1 by 1 plus 0.10 to the power 3. This is 1 by 1 plus 0.10 to the power 4. Can you calculate and can you give me this only this present value factor? Can you calculate? Means what you will do? 1.10. How much? Is coming 0.909. Calculate. This is coming 826. Calculate. This is coming 751. This is coming 0.683. Alright. Check karo. I may be wrong also. Check it. Are you getting the same amount? Have you calculated? मेरे को रटा हुआ है इसलिए मैंने लिख दिया. I know 90982675166. I know रटा हुआ है. Are you getting this? So this is what present value factor. This is present value factor. This is present value factor. This is present value factor. Now you can multiply this. You will get present value na. Correct. Sum total of these. This sum total is known as what? Annuity factor. Understood? The sum total of present value factor is known as what? Annuity factor. The sum total of, अरे बोलना रे, sum total of present value factor is known as what? Annuity factor. Correct? Means if you know how to calculate present value factor, you know how to calculate annuity factor. अरे बोलना रे, तो can you give me sum total? 3.169. Understood? Correct? Have you now multiply that you can do? Or can you say this 10,000? Suna, 10,000 into this, into this, into this, into this will be this. We can make 10,000 common out. So 10,000 into annuity factor will be the same answer. Means either you do 10,000 into present value factor, 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 then make a sum total of that. Instead of that, we can make 10,000 common out. 10,000 into annuity factor is equal to what? Same answer will come. Are Sundre, are you able to understand what I have said? See, Avol, I am listening. I have not said this. You are listening some. You are observing something else. Listen, everything is important, right? Everything is important. Correct? थोड़ा सा complex हुआ इधर उधर लिखने लगे ना. It is complicated. Listen. ठीक है? Listen. What I am saying once again. Have you understood how to calculate 0.909, 0.826, 0.751, 0.683? 0.683 is present value factor at what rate? At what rate? 10%. For how many years? 4 years. Can you calculate for 5 years? Can you calculate for 5th year? Calculate. फिफ्थ पेयर में क्या होगा? दिस इज 1/1 plus 0.10 to the power 5. It is coming 181. How much it is coming? No, that is wrong. First you do 1.10. Write down. कैसे करते हैं? 1.10 into 5 times multiply. 5 times ना? मतलब 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Then you divide by 1. 1 divide by 1 नहीं. 1 divide by whatever amount came. So what is the answer coming? No one will say, he will only calculate. You don't know how to use calculator? Huh? First do. Cool. Tick. So whatever I am saying that only you write down. 1.10 calculator. In calculator 1.10 will be multiplied how many times? 5 times. One time already written. Second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. What answer you are getting? This is correct. Now in this amount you need to do what? 1 divided by this amount. So write down some amount somewhere. Then do 1 divided by this. Answer change. Answer change na? You know how you don't know how to use the calculator. You know. So why you are doing mistake initially? Chalo, छोड़ दो. But can I say this is very long method? Can I give one shortcut? I have asked you to do this to inform you this is wrong method, and long method may eventually result in wrong answer. But have you understood what I am saying? Have you understood that future value multiplied by present value factor is equal to present value? And if I take sum total of all present value factor, that is annuity factor. This much you understood. Means, can you see if you can calculate these, so you can easily sum total that become annuity factor. Now the 10%, write down whatever I am saying, that you write down in your calculator. First write down 1.10. I don't know, every calculator में नहीं होता है. There are some चोर वाला calculator. If you purchase from Chor Bazaar, in that method will be not used. If that method is not coming, means that is bakwas calculator, throw it. Understood? You need to purchase either Casio calculator or Citizen calculator. That too from what? Good market, not from Chor market. Understood? Means the same calculator can be purchased from Chor market at rupees 125, but the original price may be 525. Correct? Understood? So आज पता चलेगा who has purchased from Chor market. Correct? So have you written 1.10? Then to divide, then equal to, what answer is coming? 0.909. Then one more equal to 8 to 6. Then one more equal to, then one more equal to, then one more equal to. Your answer came. Ah, Jadu. Everyone got, everyone purchased from good market then. Anyone who is not getting this formula, this method, you are getting Chor market. Pakka you are not getting, na? You got, check karna uska mein. Chalo, now you'll do. This you have understood. So can I say, if you can calculate this, means what we have done, 1.10 divide equal to. Okay. Now if, now in this question what was NROR? In this question what was NROR? 20%. For how many year? 4. Now what was, sorry, 3 year. So can you calculate now first present value factor for 1, 2, 3? You give me 20%. What you'll do? 1.20 now. 1.20. I will also do. How much first year? How much coming? 0. Then second year. Then third year. Then you can sum total this. How much it is coming? 2.10. This will be 90% chance this will be given. If not given, have you understood how to calculate? If you do 2.105, what answer is coming? How much? 71? Arey bhai, 1%. Motu you said 805. Somebody is saying 75. Somebody is saying 85. 805, na? Correct. What is the answer given? 75. Beta, some approx. We have taken 3 decimal. They have taken 4 decimal. Because of that reason, difference coming. I will also suggest that you take 4 decimal only. Okay. I will also suggest you take 4 decimal, but 3 decimal may also you are doing your answer. They cannot deduct. They cannot cut your mark. Correct. But chalo, take it. Let's respect the answer given where. No, no. 2105 is correct. Let us change it to what? 4 decimal. Okay, na? Can you give me 4 decimal? 8333, then 69444, then what? 5787. Now what is the total coming? 2.1064. Now multiply 75,830. हाँ ठीक है. 75,830 approximately correct. 4 rupees difference coming चलेगा. Have you understood? Have you understood how to calculate annuity factor? So super profit is understood, multiplied by annuity factor. Have you understood how to calculate annuity factor? I think this should be done where in mathematics. It is not done. How to calculate annuity factor you have done. No, no, this way, this shortcut. Then, hmm? In calculator, you have done this. 1.10 divide equal to. That too I was asking initially. Do you know annuity factor? Huh? Multiplied this much. But have you understood now? Now you can apply. If you have done, very good. If you not done, I have done. Correct? Chalega? Okay? Understood? So, can I say in this way how to calculate annuity factor? Just write down, otherwise you'll forget. You'll forget ना? अरे बोलना रे. How to calculate what? Annuity factor. Example. Normal rate of return 25%. Number of year purchase 5. Correct? Understood? Step 1. First type na 1.25 in calculator. Correct? Step number 2. Press what? Divide. Step number 3. Then press what? Equal to. How many times? Press equal to. Correct? Equal to 5 times as per number of years purchase. Understood? Correct. So now how much is coming, bata? 4 decimal. अरे 0.3276. Then fourth. टोटल तो जीरो नहीं होगा. First year give me 0 point, then 0.64, then 5, 1%, please. 5 1, then 4096, then 76 total. $2.92 चलेगा. Correct. This become annuity factor. Now if you read this example, you will be able to understand how to calculate what? Annuity factor. Once you have calculated this multiplied by super profit, your answer will come. Correct? Understood? And for this you are not supposed to give any working note, directly write down annuity factor in exam. No working note is required. If you can see, they have also not given any working note for what? 2.1065. They have also calculated in calculator and written. There is no need to write down how you derive this annuity factor. If you want to write down, but this is not a working note. Correct? Understood? Have you understood? Easy only. Once you have understood shortcut, now it become easy. Not take much time. However, once again I am saying annuity factor might be given in question only. Chalega. So 4 method you have understood, formula wise you understood. Now only they may disturb you in calculation profit. In this question profit was given, but they may ask you to calculate profit. Now just try to understand. Can I say we need to estimate future profit to find out goodwill? But can I say we can estimate future profit based on what? Past profit. Correct. So we can estimate future profit based on past profit. So they will give past profit. From that past profit, we need to calculate what? Future profit. So can I say during past year, there may be some income and expense which may not occur in future. So that we need to eliminate. Means there are some non-recurring income and expense which may not happen in future. So that we should eliminate now. For example, can I say any profit on sale of land in last year we have done? So that sale of land will be done in future year? No. So that profit should be eliminated. Any abnormal item should be eliminated. Any abnormal loss due to due to loss of fire, due to loss of whatever. Correct now. That will also not happen in future. So that should be also eliminated to find out profit, to calculate, to find out profit, to find out average profit. Everything. So how to calculate that profit, that also we need to understand. Correct now. From my point of view, they should not ask this type of question, but in some of the exam they have already asked me how to calculate profit. Is to disturb you sometime in exam they may ask. Normally they give profit, but if suppose they have given some information to calculate profit, then you need to work out that also better. Next point. In this only, calculation of average profit for the valuation of goodwill. So can you say for this we need to find out past year profit? So they will give you some past year. Suppose they have given past year 1, year 2, year 3. Past 3 year they have given. They may give 4 year, may give 5 year also. Correct? So first we write down profit given, whatever profit given. Yes, this will be net profit. So whatever profit given we write down. Can I say from this we should eliminate those income which may not happen in future? So can you see that income is already added? So to eliminate what we should do? Minus or plus? Minus. So if you want to eliminate any income, you'll do minus. If you want to eliminate any expense, so what you'll do? Plus. Correct? At a minus. Non-recurring income. Correct? From any year, whatever information has been given, that will eliminate. Correct? Similarly, we'll do plus what? Non-recurring expense. Non-recurring expense. Correct? Understood. And one more income will eliminate, that is income from non-trade investment. Because income from non-trade investment is not a business income. That already we are not considering capital employed also, that will be also deducted. So any income from non-trade investment will be also deducted. This profit, whatever profit is coming, this is known as adjusted profit to calculate what? Average profit. This we call it adjusted profit to calculate average profit. Now if this profit is in trend, then we'll apply was weighted average. So this profit, we'll see the trend in this profit. Huh? Are you getting what I'm saying? If trend, then we'll apply what? Average. Which average? Weighted average. If there is no trend, then so if trend, whether increasing or decreasing, we'll apply weighted average profit. If no trend, then what? So we'll identify trend in adjusted profit, not on profit given. Are you able to understand what I'm saying? So we can take some question based on this, so that this also we can understand. Very simple. Income will be deducted, expense will be added, whatever non-recurring item. Correct. Have you understood? But this elimination we are doing only for valuation of goodwill. This is not rectification. We are not eliminating from books of account. We are not eliminating such income from our books of account. This elimination we are doing only for valuation of goodwill. Are you getting what I am saying? Correct? Can we take some question based on that also? Yes, I will take all the question whatever is given one by one. Let us take illustration number 2. The following particulars are available in respect of business carried on by Rathod. Rathod. Capital invested 1,50,000. The capital investment is capital employed is given. Capital employed. Trading is there 16, 17, 18, 19. They have given, you can see profit, loss, profit. Means के 2018 में there might be some ghatna we need to understand. Market rate of interest on investment is 10%. Rate of risk return on capital invested in business is 2%. So this market rate of return and rate of risk of return on capital invested in business, this if given risk, so this become 10 plus 2% become normal rate of return. Correct? Means normal rate of return means is equal to market rate of return, market rate of interest plus any risk factor. I'll just give one example. Suppose right now, everyone, in my business there is no risk. Means I'm a very good company and there is no liability also. And for me, the rate of interest in the market is 10%. Means I am getting loan at what? 10%. Motu came. Motu went to same bank. Whether he will get loan at 10%. Who risk body? Body is risky. I'm just kidding, huh? Just try to understand when he will go to the market, so he might be having many risk factor because right now he is a student only. He has no capital base only. So he will get loan because they are there to give loan only. They will not say no, but their rate of interest will be lower or higher than me. Higher than me. This is risk factor because bank is incurring more risk on giving loan to this person. So he will demand higher rate of interest. Understood? So more risk, more return. Correct. So what they are saying, as per market rate of interest is concerned, it was 10%. But as per the rate of risk return on the capital invested in this business, 2% premium is there. So for his business, what is the normal rate of return? 10 plus 2%. Understood what I am saying? So can I say NROR is equal to market rate of interest plus premium for risk return? Premium for risk. So this 2% is known as premium for risk. Premium for risk. Understood? Yes, sir. So what is NROR? 12%. Remuneration from alternative employment of a proprietor if not engaged in the business. Means if the proprietor was not engaged in the business, he might be getting a remuneration of 6,000 per annum. Correct? Are you getting? Means can I say because he was only a proprietor, he was only working. If you would work in some other place, he would be getting what? 6,000 as salary. So can I say this profit was not deducted. So for valuation purpose, we should deduct this profit also. For valuation purpose, we should deduct remuneration of what? Proprietor. Remuneration of proprietor. Only for valuation purpose. Only for valuation purpose. Correct. You are required to compute the value of goodwill on the basis of 5-year purchase of super profit business calculated on the average profit of last 4 years. Okay, chalo. What will do? Batao. We are doing illustration number 2. So first they have given year. What are the year given? It is 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2019. What is the profit or loss given? How much? It is 40,000, 36,000, 6,000 loss and 50,000 profit. Okay, so from this we'll deduct what? Remuneration of what? Proprietor. How much? 6,000 from every year. Deduct 6,000 from every year, na? So 6,000 from every year will deduct. So now what is the adjusted profit? Adjusted profit is how much? It is 36, 34,000, then 30,000, then 0, 12,000 loss, and this become 44,000. Is there any trend? There is no trend. So can you say, then we'll say simple average profit. So can you give me first total profit? Simple na, there is no trend na. There is no need to write down there is no trend. There is no trend. Will to total profit how much? How much? 96,000 divided by what? So what is simple average profit? 24,000. Simple average profit 24,000 divided by 4. Correct. Now they have asked super profit method. Which method they have asked? I forgot. 5 years purchase super profit method. So now we need to find out normal profit. So what is the normal profit? What is the capital employed? How much capital employed? 1,50,000. What is NROR? 12%. How much normal profit? 18,000. So 12,000 minus 18,000. What will get? Normal average profit minus normal profit. What will get? Super profit. How much super profit? 6,000. Super profit is 6,000. What is goodwill? What is the formula? Super profit multiplied by number of years purchase. So what is the super profit? 6,000. What is the number of years purchase? How much? 5 years. So what is the answer? 30,000 is the answer. Understood? Have you understood? In exam, don't write down SAP, don't write down NP, write down simple average profit, normal profit. What you are writing? You are writing SAP. They will do SAP. Don't write SAP and NP. Huh? Write down normal profit, simple average profit. Write on that only. I can write. You can't write. Huh? Understood? Easy only. I hope you have understood. Correct. One more question. Let me take all questions today only. Illustration number 3. You can see they have given the balance sheet of yellow and green. You know yellow, you know green. Cash at bank, Sundri asset, trade payable, capital, yellow, green. Okay. The partners share profit and loss in the ratio 3:2. On the above that date, Black was admitted as a partner on the condition that he would pay 20,000 as capital. Goodwill was to be valued at 3 years purchase on the average of 4-year profit which is given. So average of profit means average profit method. They have given these. The new PSI is this. Keep journal entries and balance sheet. Goodwill is adjusted through partners capital account. So can you first calculate goodwill? Goodwill is very simple. Average profit method. Correct now. So only there are some transactions in this. Can we do? You will help me. I will help you. First we do working note 1. Calculation of goodwill. Correct. Which method they have said average profit na? Well, simple average, weighted average. Batao. Simple average. So can you give me average profit? Can you give me total profit? It is 48,000 divided by 4 is equal to 12,000. Low. So goodwill is equal to what? 12,000 into 3. 36,000 goodwill. Understood? Right. Then working note number 2. Can you do goodwill adjustment table by your own? Remember for accounting treatment, goodwill adjustment table. It is yellow, green and black. First in OPSR. What is OPSR? 3:2. What is new PSR? 6:5:5. Can you do? This 36,000 will be allocated. Bolo. 3:2 how much? And 6:5:5 how much? What Y is doing? Sacrificing. Y and G will be credited na. This will be debited. Now can you give me journal entries? First they said ki how much capital they brought. Black is bringing some capital na. How much capital? So bank account debit to Black's capital account. 2 lakh 20,000. 20,000. Then we'll pass goodwill adjustment entry. What is the goodwill adjustment entry? To what? Yellow capital and green capital account. How much? How much? 11,250. Whether Black is bringing his 11,250. Nothing is given. If we will not bring, the question of withdrawal will not arise. So no other journal entry, only one journal entry. I have given 3 out of 3. This is mandatory. Other 2 will depend upon information given the question. Correct? Suppose they ask balance sheet after this. Only 2 journal entry in admission na. बताओ. Only 2 journal entry. Whether bank balance will change. Yes, Ray. So opening balance how much given? Increase by, it become 30,000. But the other asset will change. Other asset remains same. How much? But the capital will change. Yes. Yellow. Opening was how much? plus how much? 8,100 no? Then green opening was how much? How much increase? It become how much? Then black, how much he brought? And minus how much? 8750. Any other item given? Trade payable how much? How much? 20. Balance sheet tallied. Check कर लो. 85,000. Tallied ना. Simple. Have you understood? Next question. This already we have done. Illustration number 4. Correct? What they are saying? 1 second they say. Acha, acha. What they are saying in illustration number 4? What are you asking? Huh? Added why? Because if credited, so your capital will increase. If debited, your capital will decrease. Correct now? What you have done? This 11,250 is debited in capital account, so your capital will decrease. And 8,100 is credited in whose capital account? Yellow capital account. So their capital will increase. Simple. This is what? Decreasing capital. This is increasing capital. Increasing capital will be credited. Decreasing capital will be debited. Same Y rules. First class. Understood? Therefore plus minus. I was thinking you have understood. Therefore I have not explained. Now okay? Okay. Now what they have marks? I will not do this illustration number 4. With the same information illustration number 3. Prepare balance sheet. Assuming that goodwill is brought in cash. It means who will bring in cash? Black will bring how much? So it means one more journal entry. What is that one more journal entry? Cash account debit to black capital account. Means can you see entire balance sheet remains same. Only can you see your cash will increase by 11,250 and black will also increase by 11,250. You can see the same answer will come. Understood? You can do it by your own. Then continuing with the same illustration, let us give journal entry and prepare balance sheet. Assuming goodwill is brought in cash but withdrawn also. It will be withdrawn by whom? The other two partners. Means one more journal entry will do. After introduction, one more journal entry. Yellow account debit, green account debit to what? Cash. So can you say you can do it by your own? Correct now. So they might give some compound journal entry, but you can pass separate journal entry. That is more okay. So always pass separate journal entry in exam. I will suggest. Can I say whatever I have said? They have given 3 questions based on that. Correct. Then illustration number 6, on the basis of info, let us give journal entry and prepare balance sheet. If goodwill is paid privately, no journal entry, only one journal entry for introduction of what? Capital. Same thing whatever I said, that is only given. Means chalo, theek hai. Understood now? Correct. Then illustration number 7. ABC are equal partner. They wanted to change PSR into 4 is to the make journal entry. Can I see you can do it by your own? I have already done this type of questions. ठीक है. 8. ABCI partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4 is to 3. They decided to change 776. Can I say you can do this also by your own? 2. 8 also do. 9 also do. 8, 9, 10. 10 में लग रहा मजा आएगा. 10. Unto, Buntu, Chintu. Anyone Antu here? Anyone Bantu यहाँ पर? Anyone Chintu? No one Chintu also. So good. Antu, Bantu, but double O by Chintu. Wherein partnership sharing profit and losses 3 is to 4 is to 3. The accounts of the firm made up to 31st March every year. The partnership provided inter alia that on the retirement of a partner, the goodwill was to be valued at 3 years purchase. Always circle any terms which is important for your solution. So 3 year is important. So 3 year purchase means number of year purchase given how much? 3 year. Of average profit means which method? Average profit method of the past 4 year, okay, up to the date of retirement after deducting interest at a rate of 12% per annum on capital employed and remuneration of 2000 per month to each partner. Means they are saying you will calculate average profit after deducting what? Interest on capital, and after deducting what? Remuneration. Thank you very much. On 1st April 2020, on 1st April 2020, unto retired. Okay. And it was agreed that on his retirement to adjust the goodwill in capital account without showing any amount of goodwill in the balance sheet. Means what they are saying, unto retire, it was agreed that on his retirement to adjust goodwill in capital account. Can you see we do always that only? We adjust goodwill through capital account only, and without showing any amount of goodwill in balance sheet. Can you see we'll never show any amount of goodwill in balance sheet? Thank you very much. This point we know. We'll never recognize any goodwill in balance sheet as per which accounting standard? AS 26. It was agreed that capital employed would be like 50,000. Okay. Bantu and Chintu were to continue the partnership sharing profit losses equally after retirement of Antu. The following were the amount of the profit earlier year before charging salary to partner interest on capital. I think you can only do it by Runda. Bolo. You will do, I will do. I think you can only do. Do. Miss Kenneth, from the profit, first deduct interest on capital employed, then deduct remuneration of each partner. So remuneration of partner they have each partner, no? Remuneration of each partner they have given us 2000 per month. So remuneration is 2000 per month. So it is 12 month and each partner is there how many partner? 3 partner. So can you do it, Byron? Do it. You are required to compare goodwill and show the adjustment day in the books of account means past journal entry also. You will do, I will do. Do it. Done. Capital employed is given, na? Capital, it is given interest on capital employed. It is given interest on capital employed. Why you asking? You just read the question, na re. You all have done? Can you help me? What is the 12% of 6,50,000? 78. The remuneration you have calculated. Rest remuneration of each partner. You do 2,000 into 12 into 3. How much? 72,000. Deduct, na? From each year you have deducted, na? Now what is the profit? Adjusted profit. How much adjusted profit? Bolo? 1,20,000. Then, bolo? Adjusted profit I'm asking. What you have given? What you are giving? 2,60,000 minus 78,000 minus 7. How much? 1,10,000, na? Why you have given that? Then what? 1,25,000, then 1,15,000. 1,5. Then any trend? There is no trend. You can see increasing then decreasing. You can give me simple average profit. Total divided by 4. Can you give me? 1,20,000. 1,20,000 is average profit, na? Correct. So goodwill is equal to what? 1,20,000 multiplied by 3, na? Is 3 lakh. Got the answer. Simple. Then they have also asked journal entry. Journal entry you can do goodwill adjustment entry by your own. That also you do goodwill adjustment entry. First we'll do goodwill adjustment table. They have given what they have given. New PSR they have given. 3:2. So first is OPSR. What are the name? ABC, na? So first what is the OPSR? 3:4:3. Allocate. Then 1:1. Can you give me the amount? 1,08,000. 1,44,000. 1,08,000. Then, this retired. 1,80,000. 1,80,000. Age sacrifice how much? 1,08,000 credited na, 36,000 debited, then 70,000 debited. These two are debited. Journal entry become what? BC to A. Simple. Are you getting confidence? Goodwill. Simple na? Chalo, let's do one more question. But time is up. Will you do other question as practice by your own? Huh? This is a good question actually. This to I should only do. Very good question. This you leave. Next illustration you leave. Okay. Apart from this, can you try by your own? Okay. Means all the TYK question you are do by your own. There is one more question. I think that in that you will have doubt. I think question number 1 only. Practical question number 1. Oh my God. Only one question that is also doubtful. Means all question I have only done. Huh? In this question you will have doubt, but you can try. In this, just try once. Wordings. I think with solutions you will understand. But then also try. Good question. Question number 1 means 2 questions are left. All both questions I will only do. I will say first you do by your own. Both questions. Doubt will come. Then I will also help you. Actually, the rectification can be asked in this chapter. That illustration wala question with rectification. Correct now. Do it by your own. Today this much only. चलेगा. Okay, but 2.5 hours is very less ना. मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है. Can I increase the number of hours if you permit? Then don't ask your parents to complain. Huh? Then that will be wrong. If any one single person has doubt, I will not extend. See, वो call आता है, that is not good. Okay. चलो, first let me say goodbye. Correct. So thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Enjoy your remaining day.